What is the Internet Computer?
Let's get into it.
So today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at exactly what ICP is and how it managed to shoot straight up into the top 10 so quickly. As we get into this video, guys, if you do find it useful and informative, hit that like button. We both really do appreciate it. And of course, if you happen to be new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with those new cryptocurrencies and those hidden gems, then why not consider subscribing to the channel? By becoming a subscriber here, you'll be kept up to date with absolutely everything we do here. It is free, you'll stay well informed, so why not? And with that said, done and out of the way, let's jump on down, Chris, and start talking about everything ICP.
Let's do it.
So guys, what exactly is the Internet Computer? This is the crypto that has shot up into the top 10 just moments after launching. So let's get into this, right? So you have probably noticed there's a new member in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. This goes by the name of Internet Computer, or ticker ICP. The project has taken the charts by storm, and ICP is now, I think, the 8th most largest trading crypto at the point of recording this video, which is quite remarkable. And ultimately, it has a pretty reasonable market cap, obviously just below XRP, I believe, and even that of Polkadot, right? So it's right up there with the greats and almost instantaneously. So you might be thinking, what exactly is the Internet Computer? It may be the newest project in the market right now, but ICP has been in development for the past 5 years. And while many crypto users are only learning about the project this week, it launched its mainnet quietly in December 18 last year. So the Internet Computer is the product of a Dfinity Foundation, the 𝗔𝗔𝗡, a Switzerland-based organization headed by Dominic Williams. And Williams and his team have been developing ICP since 2016. It had quite a lengthy development phase, and that's something that we've seen quite a few other projects do and have launched with some pretty good success. So in a recent interview, he did describe Internet Computer the following way. He said, "This is a completely new platform. This is a public platform. It's an extension of the internet. And, eventually we're chasing a blockchain singularity." So this is going to be pretty interesting stuff to see how all this kind of unfolds. And ultimately, something as good as what they're trying to do here, it pushed into the top 10 this quickly. You're kind of expecting some pretty good things in going further forward. In May 6th blog post, Dfinity further defined ICP as the world's first fully adaptive blockchain. It did say the following. It said, "This is the first time in history when a decentralized infrastructure will self-direct with the aim of competing with priority centralized infrastructures run by commercial organizations with leaders and boards." So you can see this is really interesting stuff. It's going to be its self kind of direct entity in the way that it operates. And I think this is going to be quite a bit of a beast in the future. In essence, the Internet Computer is a layer 1 blockchain project that aims to combine the great capability of the internet as we know it with the next generation of functionalities of smart contracts. It does this by aggregating the computing capacity of special node machines around the world into a single decentralized global computer. These machines are run by independent parties. In doing so, the Internet Computer aims to create a vast and unlimited virtual machine. So pretty powerful stuff, Chris. But doesn't Ethereum already strive to do this, you may be thinking? And well, yes, it does. However, the Internet Computer will run within an environment that has unbounded capacity and operate at web speed, according to its developers. Despite the comparisons with Ethereum, Williams has sought to clarify that he's not out to build an Ethereum killer. So he actually put out a tweet around this. He says, "Yes, Internet Computer is a blockchain. It has nothing to do with cloud, but yes, smart contracts run at web speed with unlimited capacity. Smart contracts will rule the world, and this is not an Ethereum killer. It's something new entirely." So I think time is really the thing that's going to really show how this one really works and how it's going to be uniquely positioned to be a real interesting part of the ecosystem that is the crypto sphere. So what makes Internet Computer unique? Yet another key differentiator between Internet Computer and Ethereum is the former's use of chain key technology. This is a 48-byte public chain key that renders old blocks unnecessary, allowing the Internet Computer to operate at web speed. According to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗡, chain key enables any device to verify the authenticity of artifacts generated by the Internet Computer. Chain key allows ICP to update smart chains in 2 seconds. Great improvement from the Ethereum. However, this alone wouldn't be enough to allow it to compete with the internet speed. It has thus split smart contract functions execution into 2, update calls and query calls. Update calls are finalized in 1 to 2 seconds, depending on the time it takes to produce a new block. These are the kind of calls that already exist on today's advanced blockchain networks. Query calls, on the other hand, are different in that any change they make to state is discarded immediately after they execute. This allows query calls to execute in milliseconds. So pretty powerful stuff. The Internet Computer runs under the full control of Network Nervous Systems, or NNS. NNS is a decentralized governance system powered by ICP tokens. Anyone with these tokens can submit a proposal, and if other token holders support it, it's executed immediately. To participate, users must stake their ICP tokens to create neurons, which allow them to participate in creating and voting for proposals. So ICP also comes with its own interface, description language, IDL, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. This language enables applications interfaces to facilitate communications between services written in different programming languages. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 allows developers to seamlessly build services on ICP that rely on each other without worrying about interface upgrades. So this is pretty powerful stuff. And as you can kind of tell from just the brief description that we're kind of given here of ICP and the Internet Computer, it does sound like it's going to be very well received in this space. But shooting to the top 10, ICP has visibly executed, or excited, I guess, the market. So much so that it has taken only 4 days to overtake Cardano, XRP, and Tether. And it actually reached number 5, Chris, before having a slight pullback to becoming the 8th largest cryptocurrency. So, crypto has received immediate support from industry largest exchanges, boosting its appeal, right? So Coinbase recently have launched it and added it as a trading product on their platform. Binance as well, OKX, Gate.io, just to name a few. It is quite widely available out there. And this, again, actually comes down to the amount of time that it took to develop this project to get to where it is today. This basically is telling us that with the right kind of structure and the right kind of thought pattern, you're able to gear everything up for a very good launch. So I think, Chris, ultimately ICP is definitely one of those things that I think we all should be paying attention to going forward. This is the chart from the 5 minutes chart here, so we can see a bit of a view as to how it's been performing. It obviously had a really good launch here, and obviously has had a bit of a retracement now. But I think ultimately this thing is going to be one to watch. This definitely seems like a project that has a lot of meat on the bones. But Chris, what's your thoughts on all of this?
Well, you know me, Nick, straight to the team. There's 188 team members, I believe. And, I like to delve into those. It looks like a really solid team. You can find them on LinkedIn by searching 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗔𝗡, which is the actual name of the company. And they're spread sort of, in a few areas of the world, Switzerland, the US, and so forth. So, it's a big team. It looks like a solid team with lots of, sort of leaders in their fields. And, that fills me with confidence, Nick. And the fact that this has been sort of going on since 2016, for me is huge, right? So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a solid project. For me, is it one of those, like, it's really hard to tell when they launch? And I mean, the fact that it's gone straight onto Coinbase Pro and Binance, I think is remarkable. I think it shows, if you're serious and you're coming into this space, like maybe this is the approach that you should have for your launch. because the way they've done it seems to be sort of impeccable. So hats off to the team for delivering that. And it's got a lot of excitement in the space. So yeah, lots of people asking for us to have a look at this one. I think it's too early to say whether we're going to see further pullbacks for this one. So Nick and myself, we like to let things settle down, sort of dig into it a little bit further, and see if it's one for us to invest in or not. But it does look good on the face of it, I do have to say that.
Fantastic. Guys, if you found this useful and informative, do hit that like button. We both really do appreciate that. And watch this space. We'll probably put out additional content on the ICP project as it develops and goes further forward. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you'd like to stay up to date with these new cryptocurrencies, hidden gems, technical analysis and news, then why not consider subscribing to the channel? By becoming a subscriber, you'll be kept up to date with everything we do here. It is free, you'll stay well informed, so why not? And with that said, done and out of the way, we hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.